Okay, so we're continuing on from the last lab. I've changed the routers. For the other ones I was using Packet Tracer, but I wasn't very happy with the results. Sometimes what you'd expect to see, or what you would see on our live equipment, you don't quite see on the emulator. So it can cause confusion. I do see a lot of people posting questions on forums, trying to troubleshoot stuff, and I know the problem is not the lab, but it's the technology that they're using. So if I do a show run here, we've got our loopback interface, IPNAT inside, our loopback interface, IPNAT inside. On this router, it's serial 0/0. Same IP address. We've got IPNAT outside, and we've got our IPNAT pool. Now I've showed you the command previously, but what we want to do is configure our source list, but what we want to do is overload this pool. So what it means is we'll be using this pool of addresses, but what we'll be using is port address translation. So this is for use when we've got hundreds or thousands of hosts on the inside of a network, and we just can't afford to just swap one host's address for one host address. So go to IPNAT inside, and then it'll ask us for the source list. If I just type question mark here, source list, and it's access list 1. Its next command will be pool, and then the pool we have to type our name correctly. Pool internet, and then I've done a question mark. We've got a few commands, but the only one we're interested in is overload. So IPNAT inside, source list 1, pool, internet, and then overload. So it's telling the router we want to use port address translation. Now the output wasn't right for the Packet Tracer emulators. Debug IPNAT. And you get other options actually. You can only debug IPNAT on the emulator. You know, it's a great piece of technology. Just it does have its limitations. So debug IPNAT. What I'll do is now I'll ping protocols IP target address 192.168.1.2. Yes, we want extended commands. I'm going to try and type loopback 0 here, see if it lets me. Yeah, see, it works on this, but it doesn't work on the emulators. And here we can see this is more like it. If I do a show IPNAT translations, there. So we didn't get this on our emulator. Our ICMP packet is going out. It's going out, and it's using port 7330, and all the replies are coming back using the same port. 7331 is the next port used. 32, 33, and 34.